Welcome students. Today we are going to start our first chapter on social science. The chapter's name is Europe in Transition. In this chapter we are going to learn about the changes which occurred in Europe as a result of Renaissance. So let's begin our class. Students, do you know which monument this is? Yes, Hagia Sophia, one of the most important monuments in the history of the world. It was built in 6th century AD and now it is preserved as a history museum in Turkey. It is famous for its large dome and it is one of the important architectural contribution of Constantinople. Yes. Do you know the importance of Constantinople in the history of the world? Constantinople is a city rich in historical monuments. Now, in the given map, let's find out where the Constantinople is. Constantinople was the capital of Eastern Roman Empire and it has a unique place in the history of the world. Let's find out why. Important features of Constantinople. It was a city which was the center of knowledge. A lot of scholars lived there and they produced scholarly textbooks. And it was also a gateway from Asia to Europe. Many people traveled from Asia to Europe through Constantinople. So when the Turks conquered Constantinople in 1453, it led to the fall of Eastern Roman Empire and consequently scholars, artists, writers migrated from Constantinople city to nearby areas in great numbers and they mainly migrated to Italy. The question is why they migrated to Italy? Because it was a country rich in Greco-Roman tradition, that is, a mixture of Greek and Roman tradition. Rich Italian traders were patron of art, literature, and culture. That is, they always encouraged art, literature, and culture. These traders were also interested to preserve historical and cultural traditions. These Italian cities encouraged the spirit of learning among the scholars, and by the end of 13th century, the Renaissance which began in Italy flourished and spread to other nations. Thus, by 13th century, the Renaissance which began in Italy flourished and spread to other nations. In the given map, you can see Eastern Roman Empire, Constantinople and Italy. Thus, we can say that the changes in the all spheres of human life which became visible in Europe by the end of 13th century is known as Renaissance. Let's take a review of what we learned today. We learned how Constantinople became a unique place in the history of the world and why many scholars migrated to Italy, and also learned that by the end of 13th century the Renaissance which began in Italy flourished and spread to other nations. Students, for today I am winding the class. You have to read the textbook very thoroughly and keep a notebook for writing the notes which will be given in the following videos.